right, welcome to our LegCo Election 2016 Functional Constituency Analysis Series. It's a 5-part series. Today is part 2, and we are going to follow up on from the commercial categories to the commercial related or the business related
kind
categories.
of business stuff. So.
I'm Vincent Long, founder of Solution on Wheels, and with me, of course, founder and editor-in-chief of Harvard Times, Mr. Andrew Work. Who are the commercial related sector? There will be uncontested seats as well. For example, insurance. Insurance is kind of a commercial services. And also finance, right? In Hong Kong, it's a bit confusing. Insurance has no confusion because it's the finance committee chair.
Right.
The insurance guy, Chen Kinbo. Who
back for another kick of the can?
Yes, he got automatically
selected,
actually.
So the community kind of said, that's our guy.
And then the finance guy is actually not really the finance guy.
No, he's not.
But the banker's choice.
It's the bankers. So the electors are the bankers.
Who used to be another ex-chair of the finance committee, Leung Sing. Mr. Bright Star. But Mr. Bright Star.
The star's not so bright these days.
Because Bright Star short form is not very good, actually. So he did not want to run again, and his successor is called Chen Zhenying. Actually, Zhenying is exactly CY.
Oh, really? He's all in.
He is exactly that CY in Chinese character. So you have CY Leung and CY Chen.
So don't mix up your CYs, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay, is he a CY man?
I don't know. Yet. All right, but with finance, we also have the FS.
Financial Services.
Which is not really the financial secretary, but financial services.
And has one of the smallest voting base. I think the second smallest voting base among actual races this year, like non-acclaimed, 622 voters only, and 3 contestants.
You know how I distinguish the finance and the financial services categories?
How's that?
In the FC?
How?
The finance guy, because they are bankers, they tend to be more conservative. Whereas the financial services, they are the
cowboys.
They are the cowboys. The risk takers. They are the day traders.
Well, they elected a crook.
Anyway,
which we're not going to get busted for libel because the guy actually went to jail, Chin Pui Chung, and then after that he got elected.
And then,
so they're pretty wild.
And then he is now running for the Hong Kong Islands election as well.
Good luck with that.
Anyway, the financial services has one of the more colorful competition because they have 3 guys contesting for 1 seat. The incumbent Zhang Wafeng.
Christopher Chong.
And then,
how do you think? Do you think people really feel like he's done a good job?
I'm not sure.
I've heard mixed reviews.
I'm not sure. Because I think the financial services now has a strained relationship with the Hong Kong Exchange. With the Hong Kong Stock Exchange.
Sure, this whole big fight about the SFC and the exchange.
And also the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, I think they have currently a more grand strategy about automation and computerization of all transactions 24/7, and which means they want to get rid of the voters from the financial services sector. So, and I think Zhang Wafeng is more like, the incumbent is more like geared towards or steered towards the Hong Kong Stock Exchange side.
Of course.
Anyway,
so who else have we got? Ricky Chim. What do we know about Chim Kim Lun?
Risk-taking guy. Very popular. Very talkative.
He's got a chance to win.
It's a 3-way match, which
tough.
Which makes me almost impossible to predict now. Because of a very small voter space, they changed their mind immediately, and I think the future financial services scene will also determine which way the votes go. And then the third guy is called Choi Lun An.
I know nothing about this guy.
He is the more he got a lot of local connections. Anyway, we will see. We'll see.
All right, we got to keep an eye on that one because it's going to be close.
But I think because the 2 challengers may get their votes between themselves. So which makes the incumbent has an advantage over them.
Yeah.
All right, because they are fighting against each other.
Sure.
The challenges are fighting against each other. All right, we talk about the finance, the financial services. Now we move on to the more professional.
Sure. Okay, you want to go with accountancy?
Oh yeah.
Battle of the Kenneths.
Oh yeah.
So you've got Kenneth Leung, who's the incumbent, and he, of course, is part of the Professional Commons. They formed, I think, about a 5-candidate alliance. Charles Mock from IT, Kenneth Leung. So they got about 5 of them that are working together. And he is facing against, I believe, another Kenneth. So you got Kenneth Chen fighting Kenneth Leung.
Yeah, Kenneth Chen is the pro-establishment choice.
Okay.
If you remember the race before and the race before and the race before for this accountancy, it has been many candidates fight.
Yeah.
At one time they have, I think, more than 5.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be a complete mess, but now it seems to.
Yeah, now we only it boils down to a pro-establishment choice versus pro-liberal or non-liberal, but I mean the pro-democratic side.
Yeah.
The pandemic choice.
Now,
so
accountancy is interesting because it's got the biggest voter base.
Yeah.
Over 26,000. Now, I don't know if some people remember we've talked
the
about
other big functional constituency is of course the teachers.
In education, yeah.
Education
education over 88,000.
Yeah, huge. But today we are not going to talk about the non-business related
we'll get to that
sector, but I mean for the business related sector, accountancy is huge.
Yeah, when we talk about financial services with 622 voters versus something like accountancy with over 26,000, and it changes the nature of it. It becomes much less about individual sectoral interests, and it starts to resemble an election in the general population a little bit more.
Yeah.
Michael DeGoria used to have the magic number 3,500, and he said if there were more than 3,500 voters, it was very difficult for Beijing to fix the results. That was kind of his magic number. 26,000 is way past that. So, I think Kenneth Leung is fairly popular. I think he's done a good job, and I think he's got a good chance of holding the seat.
Because Kenneth Leung basically speaks for the younger accountants, the younger auditors.
There's lots of them.
Yeah, and whereas the challenger is more speaking on behalf of the Big Four. So, I don't know. He's outnumbered.
Yeah.
He is outnumbered.
Sure.
Anyway,
so there's a couple of them.
There's another pan-democratic choice who will easily win over his challenger, and of course that will be the legal sector. All right. Dennis Kwok is going to be challenged by a pro-establishment choice, Man Lei-ming.
Yep. I know Mun Li-ming, Catherine Mun.
Yeah,
I know very little about this woman. What can you tell me? You got any dirt on her, Vincent?
No dirt, but I can say there basically is no match for Dennis.
Dennis is clear through?
Yeah, no match for Dennis.
All right.
And because the legal sector is always steered towards the pandemic side.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think she just wants to kind of challenge Dennis.
She's just getting her name
publicly.
out there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
make the establishment
all
happy.
right,
Okay.
and then the
architectural surveying, planning, and landscape.
the longest name
Yes.
in the functional constituency.
All right. Tony Jett, solid incumbent.
Solid incumbent, but
Yep.
he is challenged by the more what they call the umbrella movement's choice, which is even more radical than the pan-democrats, Yu Chong-yim.
Okay.
And then also Lim Wen-fong.
Right.
I don't know. Yu Chong-yim is the guy who always, for a guy who works on architecture and surveying, he's more towards the destroyer and the destructor.
The wrecking ball.
Yeah, he always
said
said that this doesn't work, that doesn't work. He pushed down again and again any suggestion brought by the district councillors. But I almost never really hear anything that makes sense from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not going to play well with this constituency, who tend to be a pretty rational bunch who like to build
I don't
things,
know.
not irrational, like to tear things down.
But Tony Jay is a bit too low profile.
He's pretty low key. I just met him for the first time last week. Seems like a nice enough guy.
Yeah, he's a nice enough guy, but he does not shake hands much enough.
He's not shaking hands and kissing babies,
Yeah,
as they say.
yeah.
Okay.
So
how about this other guy, Bernard Vincent Fung, is it Bernard Vincent Lim Wan Fung?
Lim.
Yeah, what do you know about Mr. Lim?
He is the middle ground choice. So if Tony Jay is not doing a lot of handshaking and deal making, he has a chance. But God knows. I mean, again,
no clear leader in this one.
There are many people influenced by the umbrella movement,
right?
In this sector. So so it will be funny to watch. With that, I have to link that to the engineering because it's closely related to the surveying and the architectural. Guys.
Well, and
they also have three choices, right?
Yeah. And the current incumbent's a business guy from the Business and Professionals Alliance, right?
Yep.
Lo Wai Kwok. What's he up against here? Well, he's not running. First of all,
Lo Wai Kwok is running against Cheng Ming.
So he is. Yes.
Cheng Ming Tat. And Chen Wen-guang.
Okay. Cheng Ming Tat.
Yeah.
That's a name we know.
Yeah, Cheng Ming Tat.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he is favored towards the students.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So younger engineers.
Yeah, younger engineers.
Okay.
Lo Wen-guang is, I think, just a very safe choice who wants to challenge Lo Wai Kwok.
Okay. Over 9,000 voters there, so there's a chance this one could go a little populist. I mean,
But the engineering industry is very, very strange.
Yeah.
Because it's not only civil engineers, electrical engineers. Computer engineers can opt in to the engineering sector or the IT sector.
Right. Okay.
Which we talked about yesterday, where Charles Mok is the incumbent.
Right.
So depends on the pro-establishment camp strategy.
Yeah. Well, they want
who should register for the engineering and who should register for the IT.
Yeah. Well, they'll have more impact in the engineering because there's fewer voters, right?
Yes.
About 9,000 versus 12,000 in IT.
Yeah. But they really wants to take over Charles Mok's seats.
Yeah.
This time.
They want it back.
The pro-establishment wants to get the seats back.
Yep.
Big.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
So
we've talked about it on this show a few times about all the shenanigans over the ITB were all about trying to get that seat away from Charles Mok. For real.
All right. So two more professionals we will talk about tomorrow because we are all very interested to talk about the medical and the medical services.
Yes.
They are kind of business related but not exactly. So we will group them together with the teachers and other professionals for tomorrow. With that, I have to conclude today's show and have to thank for the good work by Mr. Andrew Wang.
Hey, always a pleasure to be here and always happy to hear your solutions, Vincent.
All right, see you tomorrow.